MNFM. Hi guys, you're listening to MNFM. I'm Og.
And I'm Adam.
And this is the second podcast. Yay! And we got some new jingles. We hope you like them. If you don't, let us know. Give us a comment. We know one person doesn't like our show so far from the 2 likes and the 1 dislike we've got.
Actually, I think we found it's 4 likes now, Og.
Yes! 4 likes. But
so we're slowly creeping up there.
We've got to capture our own little piece of the internet, I guess, and we hope you guys enjoy the show and spread the word, and MNFN can become something of use, a force to promote the best unsigned bands that are out there.
Exactly, that's what we're hoping from the show.
Indeed. So what do we have on this week's show, Adam?
Well, we'll be doing a bit of news, stuff that's happened within the last week, maybe a little bit before last week that we didn't have a chance to cover last week. I'll be doing my corner section again, where I'll be discussing TV shows, that kind of thing. And obviously the music, that's the most important thing.
Ultimately, yes, the music is the thing. So we'll start this week's show with 20 Cent Dreams with Winter Came. And these guys are from London, England.
I'm sparking in your eyes, like a rhythm through your veins. These stars are shining bright tonight. And see the burning city lights will never fade away. The lights come on, the sparks ignite. We are ever lonely souls, always wanting more. In truth, I know that closure will never come. We'll break and tear down these crumbling walls. We'll be here till the end. In truth, you know we've only just begun. Ever lonely souls, we are ever lonely souls, we are ever lonely souls, we are ever lonely, we are ever lonely souls, we are ever lonely souls, we are ever lonely souls, we are ever lonely.
yourself why people always try to turn a blind eye. Spinning. Please help this poor guy, he might just die. Cries his lady terrified. Spinning. While the act's in the fact, bystanders back, but still no one reacts. Spinning. It can't be turned back, the effect of neglect, and now the guy's dead. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. Spinning. Spinning. And the mood is tensed when God tells us what we're up against. Spinning. Science and defense, the future's blank and they are shooting blanks. Spinning. They need to get checked, cause once they believed that the world was flat. Spinning. I think that Al rocks, finding someone thinking outside his fucking box. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. Spinning. Spinning. And we all see death, held responsible for our own certain death. Spinning. Making amends, how's that possible with blood on our hands? Spinning. Playing our parts, turning inside out and trying to hide the scars. Spinning. Living a farce filled with laxity and guilty as charged. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. It is pleasuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind. Running behind. Within and running behind, running behind. It is pressuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind, running behind. It is pressuring when cut off a time is spinning within and running behind, running behind. It is pressuring. It is pressuring.
Okay, so that song was Spinning by the band 1204. I really loved that opening section. Sounded very something like Frank Zappa would have done, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's 1204 as in a time. And these guys hail from the Netherlands.
Yeah, and some interesting stuff coming from other countries outside of Britain.
Yeah, we want to hear more. We really want to hear more. And the first song we played was 20 Cent Dreams with Winter Came. These guys are, well, they're from our country. They're from London. I've only ever been to London once.
I don't think I've ever. I might have been when I was a kid, but I've not been as.
We don't go down much. But yeah, really good songs. And next up here, we've got All Consumed with Black Rider, and these guys hail from Preston. And also, as a side note, all the band details are down below in the description. So if you like the band, go check them out and give them a like on their Facebook page.
that was All Consumed with their song Black Rider. I really love that song, to be fair.
Yeah, we want more heavy stuff as well. Obviously, we want a collection of everything. We want more punk coming in. We want more metal coming in. We're getting a lot of rock. We want some really nice heavy stuff, and we want some really,
in your face, brutal kind of screamo, hardcore kind of music.
Anything. We want anything. Cool. Anything that's metal, rock, or punk. We want it all. We want to hear everything so we can find,
And anything in between. Doesn't, prog. Send it in, guys. I love myself some prog.
Yes, but always remember, this is called music not for the masses, in case you wonder what MNFM stands for. I'm sure we mentioned it before, but that's exactly what it is. Music not for the masses. So we don't play pop. We don't play pop rock. We do play pop punk, because, that's alternative enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's really for the masses. I don't say everybody likes it, but,
But anything Coldplay-esque or anything like that, no. So next,
not on this show.
So next up, we've got Angel Seed with Dancing with Ghosts, and these guys hail from Croatia. Cool. Enjoy. So that was Angel Seed with Dancing with Ghosts. And next up, I think it's time for the news.
MNFM Unsigned Music News.
So, what's been happening recently on the news? First off, Bruce Dickinson has the all clear after a recent cancer scare. An MRI scan done by specialists has said that he's all clear. He was suspected of having throat cancer, but that's not, and that's excellent news. No one should ever have to suffer with that illness. They've also stated that they will be bringing out a new album at the end of this year, or sometime this year. And furthermore, they might be doing a tour next year, which would be very interesting to go see.
It's good to see him back. I mean, that man is a legend.
He's one of the biggest rock stars to ever live. I think he's like an Olympic standard fencer and also can fly a plane. He's a pilot. How awesome's that?
Do you know about his business as well?
I didn't know.
Right, he's come up with... do you know what a blimp is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, he's come up with these giant blimps that can carry stuff directly from one warehouse in the UK straight across to America and drop it off right on the doorstep of another warehouse. This stuff is just... It's groundbreaking new stuff, for transportation.
Well, this just goes to prove that he is a living legend.
He's a multimillionaire. I mean, he's a very, very clever guy. I'm pretty sure he's got a couple of degrees. Maybe.
I'm not sure about that, but I don't doubt you.
I can't remember off the top of my head, so don't hold me to that. But he definitely has a blimp company. I was watching a YouTube video on it. He's bought like an old RAF hangar. The man's a genius. Anyway, what's next?
Joe Satriani is planning a new band after Chickenfoot's absence, it said on my sources. Which would be very interesting. The guy is a very, very talented guitar player, probably the best since sort of the 2000s.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the best. I think it was him that taught. Was it Joe Bonamassa? I think. I
don't know.
No,
I don't know the history of that.
I might have got that one wrong, but I don't think I did. It was someone else, another very famous and good guitarist he taught.
We really should do more research.
Yeah. We should.
And in other news, the rival Suns are to play in Wrexham at Central Station on the 30th of June. That should be really cool. I didn't hear of them before today, but Adam played me a song by them and really liked it. So
as soon as they were announced, I was in there, got me tickets. I'm not missing that show.
For the few of you who are in Wrexham, check out that show.
Also, there's going to be a new Guitar Hero game. I know news has been out for a while. I'm very delighted about this. I was a huge fan of the games when in my teens. Some bands that have already been selected to be on it are Alice in Chains, Weezer, Bullet for My Valentine. There's also going to be many more on there, but some excellent rock bands to choose from. And I'm really looking forward to the game. Same here, man. Same here. And Bran Daler? Yeah, Bran Daler. He's in Game of Thrones. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guitarist from Mastodon. Yeah, that's correct. I love Mastodon, that new album. I couldn't stop listening to it like 3 months straight. It was brilliant. Motherload, brilliant song. Absolutely brilliant video too. I mean, it's just so original. Well, yeah, he was in the latest episode. I'm not going to say what happened, especially right at the end, because it's awesome. Hey, no spoilers. I know that. I'm just saying it's awesome. That's all you're getting from me. So what else do we have? 3 Inches of Blood are going to be splitting up, guys. Oh, no. Yeah. They're going to be doing one last show. I don't know if that's a tour or a final show, but yeah, it seems like they're going to go their separate ways. Oh, that's not very good. That's not very good at all. Do we have any more news? Yes. Marilyn Manson and Jonathan Davis from Korn are set to be doing a sort of side project together. Not much else has been said about it, but, 2 very great artists working together, we can only expect good things to come from that. Yeah, that's really good news. I mean, there's some really cool things going on. And let's have a look. What do we have next for you, lovely, lovely people? I think we should play, excuse the language, but we're going to be playing Victorian Hordocs with their song Chrome Dom. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Chrome Dom. Yeah, Chrome Dom, I would say. And these guys hail from Guildford, so enjoy. always makes you laugh, that ending.
What an
every
ending.
time.
What an ending. That was Victorian Whore Dogs with Cromdom. And again, those guys hail from Guildford, and all details are down in the description for each of the bands that we play. Now, next up, 13 Shots with Cupid's Dead, and these guys hail from Birmingham, and this song is taken from the album Black Smiles. MNFM.
So that was the excellent 13 Shots with Cupid's Dead, as stated earlier by Og. These guys are from Birmingham, and that album, the album that song was on was Black Smiles, yeah. And the next song we're going to be playing now for you is Nationless with I Hope Someday. These guys are from France, so again, large selection of other European countries.
Yeah, we want more. Have we seen a band from Australia? I don't think so. We want music from all over. We want to hear everything. We're those kind of people. We want to hear.
I think that's like
everything.
The one continent we haven't received any music from is Australia. I might be wrong. Or Asia? We've definitely had stuff from America, Europe.
Well, hopefully we will eventually. But keep the music coming, guys. We love it. Keep it coming.
I hope someday you will fly like an eagle and see this world up to the sky beyond the clouds. Feel the pressure that you breathe on shining. I hope someday you will see the brightest light.
Adam's Corner.
Welcome back, folks. That was the excellent Nationless with their song Hope Someday. So this is my TV segment, I think.
Well,
this is my corner now, isn't it?
Random corner of everything. We
Yeah.
talk about film, TV, music, tech, anything. Just Adam's Corner to rant about the world.
So this week I went to see the film San Andreas, starring The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. And to be honest, I was a little bit let down and disappointed by it. It wasn't the greatest disaster movie there's ever been. 2012, Day After Tomorrow, those were some excellent disaster movies.
To be fair though, 2012 kind of sucked at the same time.
Yes, but compared to this one, it was it was better, a lot better, to be honest. I don't know, I think the acting was quite good in it, but it just came down to the writing of it and too much predictability in it. You knew what was going to happen straight from the beginning, which isn't that the point of those films? There was no real sort of sudden twists in it or anything. There was no sort of something happened which we really weren't expecting, or somebody died who we really weren't expecting to die. It just was too normal, to the lines, to...
Nothing that clever then.
Yeah, nothing that clever, unfortunately, but... it was some great acting, and it wasn't too bad a film. To be honest, if I was you guys, I wouldn't go see it in the cinema, especially with the prices that they're charging these days. But it's definitely worth a watch at some point, though. It was not too bad. It was a kind of a good film.
So would you give that a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
For me, it's got to be a thumbs down, just because of the way that there are other classic disaster movies and stuff that are much better.
Well, it's like, is it Armageddon? That was a pretty good film.
Yeah, that was a very good film because,
Deep Impact came out at a very similar time and it wasn't as well received. But it was kind of okay. But there's been a lot of disaster movies, and I think they need to up the game with it a little bit. I mean, we know there's CGI that's really good now. That's a matter of fact.
Oh, the CGI was brilliant in the film, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but that's to be expected of a high-budget film. I mean, we need something new. A plot twist.
Well, to be honest, with a lot of films that are coming out recently, they're all remakes of stuff that's already been out. Don't get me wrong, it's excellent stuff, but it's been done before.
I'm not happy about the Poltergeist remake.
I've not seen that, but somebody told me it wasn't great. I think I was going to watch that, and then somebody said...
out?
It's out, yeah, but somebody told me it wasn't that great, and so should watch San Andreas.
How do you beat a cult classic? You can't. There's no point redoing it. It's good enough to watch again and again, so you don't need a new version of it. Really?
No, that's a good point. So what else? I saw Game of Thrones, obviously, as probably everybody saw it on Monday. If you saw it, how good was that last 15 minutes? If you didn't see it, watch it. The last 15 minutes are excellent.
No spoilers.
I'm not saying anything that happened during the show because this would be a major spoiler and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but it is amazing, brilliant. Probably the best episode they've done so far out of all the seasons. Seriously. I've got to say it's probably my favourite.
See, I really need to get around to watching that.
Yeah, you really should. And as stated earlier, Brandela from Macedon was in it. I know we covered that in the news, but still, how awesome is that?
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is damn cool.
Well, they were also... on the intro, they were animated characters, but they did the intro music. Well, a part of the intro music for Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the film, and that was brilliant. It's not kind of like Mastodon's usual style, but it's a pretty good song. And
it is a very good song. It's very funny. For
any of you that haven't heard of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I recommend looking it up. It was on Adult Swim.
Well, don't think I was old enough to remember it quite as well as Og, but I've been back.
Well, it's not that old, Aqua Teen.
Well, when did it come out then?
I don't know, but it's not that old. But within the past 5 to 7 years, you were a teenager.
Yeah, so I was probably too busy watching, I don't know, whatever was on telly at the moment at that time, probably Big Brother or something stupid like that, which is a shame to say I did watch. Not anymore. Used to. Those days are behind me.
Yeah.
So what else? We said Rival Sons playing in Wrexham, which is great, amazing, love it. bought me tickets as soon as I found out. You know, I was not missing that show, not for anything. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys now. To be honest, this is kind of a smaller venue to what they're used to doing. So, you know, it'd be quite good to see them play in a smaller venue to what they have been playing recently.
Nice and up close and personal.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are a great band. I think it was Deep Purple they toured with. I know they toured with Blackstone Cherry in 2012. I can't remember anyone else, but trust me, these guys are a great band and probably the next up-and-coming great rock band we're going to see.
That's très bien. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And next week is Download. For those of you who are going, how excited are you guys? Because I am ecstatic. I cannot wait. It'll be my second time going, and the first time I loved it. This time I hope it's going to be even better. Unfortunately, as I said last week, Blackstone Cherry and Slipknot are clashing, which I was really disappointed about because I'd really love to see Slipknot. But I'm too much of a Blackstone Cherry fan to go and see anything else, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully next year, as well as Download. I mean, there are better festivals in the world. For example, there's Rock am Ring and there's Wacken. And
well, I went to Hard Rock Hell, which is in Pwllheli, in Wales. And that is a great venue. It's done in the Havana Moor sort of holiday campsite place, and that's a really good festival. Great value for money, that one. You see a lot of great bands. They got two stages, one where like all the main signed acts play, and then I think it's one where it's mainly unsigned. There may be some signed bands playing on the other stage, but I'm pretty sure, well, I had not heard of many of them. I'd heard of a few, but not many, and that was a really, really good festival. I really enjoyed that one.
We might have to get involved with that one. That sounds pretty cool, but
yeah.
We do hope to expand. I mean, we have the technology, we can fix it, but we want to start recording live festivals, stuff like that, just for playing for your guys' listening pleasure, and just get more involved in the festivals to try and bring more unsigned bands into those elements.
Plus, it'd be a very interesting thing to play live music done on the show, you know, instead of everything being perfected in the studio, just hear the raw material that the bands play live, you know, because the live music's just as good as the studio version. You know, that's where you capture the real element of the band and that the passion that they have for their music.
Well, that would involve us going on tour, because
well, what's wrong with that? I'd love to do that.
one day, man, that would be cool. That could be cool if we do it like for a couple of months. We just went around the world recording sweet music. That would be awesome.
That would be the dream. That'd be the life, you know.
Have you got anything else to rant about, man?
Not this week. I think I'm going to cut it short this week, guys. To be honest, I'm a bit embarrassed that I didn't prepare much for this week. Next week, I assure you that I will have something a lot more prepared and stuff. But yeah, this is just everything that I'm excited about or seeing, you know, this week.
This is kind of news related and a little bit off topic, but if you're into computer games, I think the other day Fallout 4 was announced. I didn't even know that was coming. That blindsided me. I'm very, very excited.
You know, I
game.
Still haven't played Fallout 3.
Oh, man,
it's been on my wish list for years, but I've just never had a chance to.
What about Las Vegas?
I didn't play it. No, I've not played any Fallout games. They look amazing, but I've just never got round to playing any of the games.
I'm not even a gamer, man, and I've played that game.
Well, to be honest, I just play Assassin's Creed. That's pretty much the only game I play at the moment. I love that series.
Dude, you got to play some Fallout 4, man. When it comes out.
I'm not a huge gamer, if I'm honest with you. I like playing video games every now and then, but I wouldn't say I'd go out my way to play. I'm not really a gamer.
I'm getting a lot more into it. I've just been playing South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh, is it any good?
Oh man, it is brilliant. It's like a South Park movie, but interactive. It is so good. Some of it is a bit extreme. I mean, sorry for the spoilers if you guys haven't played it yet, but you know, it's an old game. But it came out 2012.
Yeah,
so,
it was quite a while ago, that game.
Yeah, so you can't really spoil it anymore. It's pretty old, but there's a part of it where they've put a snook up Mr. Slave's ass, and you have to give him an abortion.
Okay, that sounds very South Park-like and a little bit weird.
When you're walking inside him, because you can shrink down, and you go into his ass, you have to like knock down cum walls.
Oh Jesus! This sounds bad.
It's that level of gross. And there's even a level where you meet the underpant gnomes, and you're battling them, while in the background, your parents are fucking.
That just sounds a bit too weird for me.
And then it goes on, and you get closer. You get on the bed.
So who'd you play as in this South Park game?
It's a new character. You called the New Kid.
Oh right, okay. So you're not any of the original cast or anything.
No. You're a new kid with the power to make friends on Facebook.
Well, let's face it, you wouldn't be going around as a Butters, would you?
Yeah, but you get to take them with you, and Butters is actually pretty cool because he's got the Professor Chaos specials.
Oh, that's pretty awesome then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really getting into the game, and I've just finished The Last of Us as well.
I don't know anything about that one. So
oh man,
it's
not that long, but it's got such an awesome story. It's I guess it's rare that you get such good stories in games these days, but really, really good story. Really got into that one.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to get a little bit more into gaming. I bought an Xbox One, and I had these big ideas of being able to of playing games and stuff, but unfortunately, the real life takes over, and I haven't got that much time to actually be playing.
Dude, you've got it kind of lucky, man. You got an Xbox One. Here, there, and everywhere. I keep on seeing special offers. Get Assassin's Creed for £4 for Xbox One, but everything's still £40 flat out for the PS4, man.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't really have the time to be playing these games. I wish I did, but
you don't have the time.
I work full time, man. You know, I only get really one day off a week. You know, and and as I say, I'm not really much of a gamer, so I don't really want to be spending my one day off just gaming. You know?
Anyway, I think we're blabbering on a bit now. We should get on to our next song.
Yeah, more songs.
Yes, this is, we'll play Sellsword with The Warrior. And it's from the album Now We Ride, and these guys hail from York.
He was strong, but the road has been so long. Years have passed, age has come. Now he's old and grey and done. One last try, lift the blade. One got that the legend made, and his reputation saved. If death by the sword he craves, you will come, the trial begins. If you're victorious, he wins. Test his God, find a way in. He will not surrender. He stands alone in your grey wall. You get into
a weird ending there, just suddenly cuts out. But that was Sellsword with their song The Warrior from the album Now We Ride.
Yeah, you say it's a weird ending, but we're going to have to fade that out in post. It was just like,
Yeah.
boom. Right.
For you guys, it won't be a weird ending. For us, it just stops dead. So,
Yeah,
which is
you
weird.
guys might want to get that fixed. But other than that, what an epic song.
That's just awesome, you know. Makes you want to pick up a sword and be back in Viking times, doesn't it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, one of my guilty pleasures is Man of War, so, you know, kind of dig that song. Anyway, what have we got up next, Adam?
We're going to have Severance, Cold as Ice.
Ooh,
song.
and these guys hail from Blackpool. MNFM Podcast. Well, that was Severance with Cold as Ice. And next up we have for you the last song of the podcast, which is Reign of Sirius with The Rock and the Feather. And these guys hail from Macclesfield. Have we got anything else to add to this week's show, dude?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, unless you can think of anything right now.
No, that's it from us really this week. We've said all we've got to say. We hope you've enjoyed the show. And remember, if you like the show, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But if you dislike it, leave a comment. Tell us why. I mean, don't be nasty. You know, when you're going to criticize something, be constructive in your criticism. I mean, there will be people who will be nasty. We can't stop that. But, you know, we can only learn from the constructive criticism. If there's something you don't like, let us know and we can try and change it.
And spread the word as well, guys. We rely on you guys to spread our word. Though we are promoting ourselves and doing stuff like that, word of mouth is key and essential with something like this.
Yeah.
So for us to keep going on doing something like this, we need all the support we can get.
Yeah, and all we want to do is just help out the unsigned bands of the world, man, and in the process get to listen to a lot of good tunes.
And also just thanks for everybody that is supporting us at the moment. We are really grateful. Everybody that's liked us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, viewed our last show, liked it, disliked it, whatever, you know. It's all support and it's great. And
yeah, and remember, if you know of any bands or you're in a band and you want airtime on the show, or podcast as we should say, then email us at mnfmmusic@gmail.com.
And I know we're blabbering too much now, but I'm going to add one final thing. Don't forget that this is done with our sort of sister project or company, Glasshouse. They're the ones that are...
Well, that's the studio we're based in.
Yeah.
Basically, MNFM is the podcast and the promotion of the unsigned bands. But Glasshouse, we also record bands, man. And
sponsor, that was the word I was looking for. They're our kind of sponsor, yeah.
But we also run Glasshouse Music Productions, where we record bands. And in fact, I do have something to talk about. The band we played on last week's show, Mixed Opinions, I've just been mixing some tracks for those guys, and they'll be out very shortly. Well, I'm not going to say absolutely. These guys are seriously sweet. They opened twice for Block Party last year, as we mentioned. And man, the song's so catchy. I loved working on it. And that'll be out in the next couple of days, hopefully.
Will we be putting that on our Facebook page for these guys to listen to? Because it really is a great song.
Of course, man. All details will be up on the Glasshouse Facebook page. You can find them at Glasshouse... details will be down in the description. I can never remember the full address. I've only just made it the other week and I've not been on it that much. So
it's a truly great song, and it was Og that mixed it all, and I've been listening to it today, to be honest.
And there will be another song from Mixed Opinions coming out soon too. There's something that stems for that. So that'll be mixed and mastered, and then hopefully over the summer we might be getting them down to record in the studio, see even more stuff from them. And also I'll be working with FYD Star. As we mentioned last week, Gareth is an FYD Star and he'll be a host soon on the show. He'll be the third host. He's a bit busy at the moment, so he can't join us. I think he'll be joining us next week. That's the plan anyway,
I think this is the longest ending we've ever had. So to recap, the last song we're going to be playing is by the band Reign of Sirius with the song Rook and the Feather. See you guys.
Take care, and we hope you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the show. Take care.